Are we live now?
Yep.
Oh, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of I Can't Remember, the podcast. I'm joined here by my good friends and training partners, Tyson Lynn and Miranda Granger.
What's up, guys?
And it is Friday, some sort of date in June and or July. And today we're going to talk to Tyson. We're going to talk to Tyson about the life and times.
How I got started and whatnot.
Yeah. So, where are you from, Tyson?
Well, guess I'm originally from Everett, but grew up in
Were you born in Everett?
Born in Everett.
Okay.
Grew up in Marysville a little bit.
Freak. Just kidding. So Stanwood? Stanwood is what I know.
Yeah, Stanwood.
When did you move to Stanwood?
Probably like 4th or 5th grade.
4th or 5th grade?
Yeah, and then I was there all the way up through, high school.
Oh, okay. So what was it like growing up in Stanwood? Especially like 45 years ago when you were a kid. I imagine it was really...
Yeah, how were times back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of covered wagons and... Really, I don't know. Stanwood was...
It is the sticks. It is the sticks, though.
It is the sticks. Yeah, it's a pretty small town. I remember, like, in high school, we just, like, go to the Hagen parking lot, and that was, like, the cool place to hang out.
Losers.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But,
small town life.
Yeah,
whatever.
Super small town. Growing up, though, like, really didn't spend that much after school time around there. I pretty much went to school in, Stanwood. But then afterwards, I would always have Taekwondo practice over in Marysville. So
in Marysville?
Yeah, so I didn't really, like,
That's where your dad's place was?
Yeah. My dad taught us Taekwondo at the YMCA there.
Oh,
yeah.
When did you start doing Taekwondo?
I started, probably 4 or 5. We had
Age
videos.
4 or 5?
Yeah. And then we stopped for a while. My dad stopped teaching for a while, and then I got back into it. We basically begged him to get back to it around like 12, 13.
Oh, 12 or 13?
Yeah.
Right around the time when you want to be a ninja.
Yep.
Actually, that's probably like 6 or 7, but
yeah.
you could go through that age. Anyway.
You did Taekwondo through high school?
Yeah, I did it up to... I don't think I did it senior year, but yeah, I did do it at least up to sophomore year, because that's the year I went to Junior Olympics.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah.
You went to Junior Olympics?
Yeah, we would go...
you competed. How many like tournaments do you think you did? And
Oh
like
my God.
what age range?
Like hundreds of
What
tournaments.
age range were you when you did all of that shit?
12 to at least 16, 17. The culmination of it was Junior Olympics, where I was in the 14 to 17-year-old black belt division.
Mm-hmm.
We would train all summer and then go to wherever Junior Olympics were at. They would change it every single...
yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So we went to like Vegas one year, Tampa, Orlando, and then we went to, Texas, all over the place. Every summer was somewhere there.
Are there really that many like Taekwondo tournaments? When you say you did hundreds, there's that many? Are
they?
they?
Yeah.
Or did
They're
you
all
have
over
to?
the place,
You just
dude.
had to travel to go to them? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
But,
there was
like,
a lot
locally,
of local ones too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, if you get into the right clique, like, my dad's friends are all Taekwondo people too, so like, we always had a place to go. We went to tons of tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I went to school in Bellevue, and they used to host tournaments all the time at like the Bellevue gym, the Bellevue College gym. Just like every other weekend, there was a Taekwondo tournament.
I
so
see.
Yeah, I
The
was
reason
on the.
why I ask is because I don't ever see any advertisement for them anywhere at all.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I'll hear about it, but that's because like my aunt is big into Taekwondo.
Yeah,
She's
so
like,
you get
she's
to be
like
like in that clique.
Yeah, I guess if you're
Yeah.
if you're in the middle
Get
of
in
it,
the
then you
clique,
know
yeah.
where it's all at. But like I never see advertisements for any of them or anything like that. So
We were deep into it too. My whole family, like my mom, my dad, both my siblings, we had, all black belts. My dad obviously had the school, so
Taekwondo
and then
cult.
we would have kids staying over from other families, like
Oh, really?
getting ready. Like kids that their parents couldn't make it to the Taekwondo tournament the next day or whatever. So we'd always have people staying over. And
That's pretty cool, though.
It was
I
really
like
cool, dude.
I like the community.
Yeah,
thing. Pretty cool.
It was great.
Even though Taekwondo is kind of stupid.
How do you think Taekwondo's carried over into martial arts?
Well, obviously, it is its own martial art. And, I think what it did the most for me is help me how to learn techniques. Like, I jumped into jiu-jitsu, obviously, after all my Taekwondo stuff when I was, 24, 25. And, I picked up jiu-jitsu, super quick. I downloaded so much into my brain in the first year that I did it. I was able to learn techniques really easy, and I think Taekwondo really helped me with that. That and the dexterity with my legs, being able to throw up guard and just control my legs and put them whichever way I wanted to. It really helped with my jiu-jitsu game.
Body awareness and stuff too.
Yeah, definitely Taekwondo. People who have done that have dexterity and kicks and stuff that are pretty hard to recreate.
You have to grow up doing it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just do it out of nowhere. For sure, it takes a lot of practice.
For me, something similar but completely different. When I was, 8th grade or so, I started playing guitar, and I got. Looking back, I was pretty fucking good at the time. I didn't think I was that good, but learning how to play guitar for me transferred over to fighting because I learned how to learn and learned how to learn the process of repetition and drilling something over and over and over again, and that you have to start doing something slow and then you do it fast, just that whole process, but directly transferred to jiu-jitsu and fighting for sure.
Just like Miranda said last week, discipline is pretty much what it taught me. You fucking put the time in and you're gonna get good at something.
Sure. So that was Taekwondo up until the end of high school?
16.
Why did you
I stopped? Dude, I started partying and stuff senior year. You know how everyone goes through that? I just turned into a complete, party to... You basically work all week just to party on the weekends. And, I became one of those people for at least a few years. I mean, I was doing that all the time. Yeah. And, after that, I got back into Taekwondo a little bit, and then...
Oh, you did Taekwondo again?
Well, that's how I got back into just getting into shape, One of our friends, Chris Jacobson, my dad might have taught. I think he taught him way back when. But anyway, he had a school in Monroe, and I started going there with my other friend Benji, and we just started working out. And then my other friend Jordan called me up one day, and he was like, "Hey man, I don't have any money to join an MMA gym, but I want to get in there, and I just need a place to work out, basically." And I was like, "Dude, you can come here. I'll work out with you. I don't know what you're gonna, I can't really help you other than kicking, but you can come work out for free." And he came, and basically for 3 months he just came and worked out, and he started teaching me grappling a little bit. And
did he train anywhere before that? Or
he trained at Charlie's for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and cool. He had, I don't know where he learned his jiu-jitsu, but he taught me how to do an armbar, and he taught me how to do a triangle. I kind of knew how to do a triangle a little bit before that, just watching UFC stuff, but I helped him get ready for his fight. I cornered him, and I went to my first MMA event, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome! I have to try this."
You didn't do your first fight with Charlie,
No,
right?
not with Charlie. Literally, after that, right away, I was like, "Jordan, I want to try this. Give me a fight." And so Bristol Marunde, that was who he fought for on Rain. And, it was on Rain. So I told him that I wanted to fight. Bristol was like, "All right, cool. I trust you, Jordan. He's probably good enough to fight for us or whatever." And I trained for another 2 or 3 months just trying to learn everything, and took my first fight. And I ended up winning by triangle somehow in the first round. I had no setups. I didn't know jiu-jitsu at all, and somehow I fucking pulled it out of my ass and triangled the guy in the first round.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, but I took another fight a couple weeks later. just got destroyed on the ground. Just got absolutely demolished. Like, I took an ass beating. Like, the guy took me down, passed my guard immediately, mounted me, and just beat my face in for 3 rounds straight. It went to decision. Obviously, the guy won. And after that, I joined a jiu-jitsu school went to North Sound Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for about...
in Lake Stevens?
Yeah, in Lake Stevens for about 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
And got my blue belt, and then joined Charlie's right after that.
Cool.
How long have you been at Charlie's for then?
It's been a few years now.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years.
I think I had 4 fights.
It's been like 4 years, right? Either 3 years or 4 years.
2000... I think it was 2013.
Yeah, 4 years.
So it's been 4 years, yeah.
Yep.
It's a long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my journey to Charlie's.
Nice.
Long
And here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And then you got beat up by Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's not that easy to beat you up anymore. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
You're the beater-upper now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just punching noobs.
That's all I do.
Nothing like
I just
punching
go
a noob.
around and punch noobs. Tyson's just at the grocery store. Noob. Noob.
He asked Scott
Noob.
today if he wanted to fight. He's like, do you want to grapple? No. Do you want to fight? Scott's never.
Scott's like, no. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Let's just grapple.
Yeah. So, that was my journey.
Cool. And, alright, so podcast out. Guess that's it. No, I'm just kidding. So, get to the chopper! Now?
I had 11 amateur fights, and I've got 5 professionals, so 16, right? Yeah, 16.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's math.
I'm not good at math.
How many?
Yeah.
How many kickboxing fights do you have, Tyson?
Don't worry about that.
What's your kickboxing
I have-
record, Tyson?
0.
Hey, I'm undefeated
0.
in kickboxing, so I can ask you that.
No, I have 1 Muay Thai fight. I don't have any kickboxing.
Kickboxing and Muay Thai are the same fucking thing.
How'd you do in your Muay Thai fight?
I did all right. You know, I feel like I won that fight.
The judges disagreed.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Whatever.
I've never had a kickboxing fight because
It was awful. Like
It's
I don't.
stupid,
I
yeah.
never wanted to do one again. I was like, this was just the stupidest thing.
yeah,
ever.
for some reason for me, I just don't feel like it's not important to me. Like the results aren't important to me. I don't know.
Well, not
I
everyone can be
I
the
respect
amateur
it.
world champion kickboxer. So
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
whatever.
Amateur.
World champion.
Yeah.
That means-
I mean, you know, I could go
I know.
and sanction an event and call it a world championship and, you know, fight a homeless person or something. And
This homeless
She was
person,
from
but she's homeless
the
from
UK.
okay,
UK.
well, I could pay
Not
I could
homeless.
pay I could pay a homeless person to say they're from anywhere.
Whatever.
I could fucking pay a homeless person to say they're from Venus, and I could be the universal world champion.
I'm sure.
Universal
Wouldn't that
world.
just be like the systemary?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've got time.
Yeah, not a huge fan of like just doing a kickboxing fight though.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever do a kickboxing.
I like
fight.
kickboxing.
I love kickboxing, and I
Yeah.
love watching kickboxing, and I love doing kickboxing, but for some reason, for me personally, just like the stakes don't feel like they matter to me.
I think
know.
that's why I
And
like
It's hard to
kickboxing.
get up for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when in amateur, I was going back and forth between both of them, and it was almost like it took some pressure off me and made it more fun for me to go to a kickboxing fight and then an MMA fight, because kickboxing was so much less pressure that I felt like I was just going out there and fighting, and you know, I picked up some striking skills doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also for me, like amateur kickboxing is just so shitty. Like, I've seen so many amateur kickboxing fights, and the level is just so low.
Yeah.
80% of the time, they just go out
Yeah.
there and just throw super wild haymakers and stuff, and it's
Yeah,
just like,
it's not
I don't really
technical.
want to. Yeah, I don't really want to get up and train for that.
Yeah.
For what's
Mhm.
inevitably going to end up as that.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. Especially with a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like swinging
Yeah.
for the fences.
Yeah,
It's
just
yeah.
from the hip,
Mhm.
trying to, you know.
Which is entertaining for like 30 seconds, and then they gas out.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay,
It's
this
just a
is-
slop
Yeah.
fest. Yeah.
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 So now here you are. You're a professional fighter. Some amount of years later.
He fought on World
Just
Series
grinding.
of Fighting.
Yeah, that
Our
was
first
fun.
fight.
Yeah,
That was pretty
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, me and Joey both.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what are you hoping to accomplish? What do you hope to get to?
Oh God. Why? Yeah.
Here's the question.
He's
Yeah,
asking
here's the
that.
question.
Yeah, he's asking that with a smirk on his face. Obviously, I want to go as far as I can go, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
That's the
it.
truth.
I don't really care. I mean, I'm having fun right now.
Yeah.
Like-
what could loosely be defined as fun?
Yeah.
Pockets of fun.
Pockets of
Yeah.
fun. For sure, it's a grind.
In the sea of suffering, there's
It's a-
pockets of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth it though. I mean, it truly is my passion. I love it. I love martial arts.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
It just pushes you in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, mentally and physically.
What do
I
you
think.
love and what do you hate about it?
Oh, what do I love about it? Well,
Punching noobs.
yeah, I don't know. I do love just having feeling like I have a purpose.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like I feel like
Having a goal.
so many people are just like lost, and like
Yeah.
I found something that I just like. I'm good at it, and I love to do it too
Yeah.
at the same time. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
definitely a big
it just
thing.
feels good, man.
Yeah, it does give you like a reason
Gives
to
me
like,
a-
get up. And,
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
something
up,
to do.
eat right. I'm
Yeah.
just a better person when I'm training and
Mhm.
fighting. I feel like it turned me into a better person.
I know,
was
isn't
such a
that funny?
shitbag before. Fucking,
Yeah.
I started.
Just a dirtbag.
Yeah, just like
Me too.
another degenerate guy that just like had no direction in life.
Yeah.
It's just funny how this sport is like portrayed as so violent, but I think at least from all three of us, we've become better people.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
nicer,
for sure.
friendlier
Definitely,
people
for
by
sure.
by doing something like this. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
agree.
Yeah.
I used to have some anger issues, and now I'm just
Used to.
okay.
Just kidding.
Whatever. I couldn't control them.
Me
I
too.
couldn't control them, and now it's very much.
Mhm.
Yeah,
controlled
yeah, it
and-
definitely
yeah.
helps even you out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And eating better and just taking care of yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm gonna ride this wave as long as I can go.
Yeah, me too. Until
Yeah.
your body just
Body
stops
breaks
Until the
working.
body breaks down, and then you got to start teaching people
Yeah. Or just, spiral into it.
deep
Depression.
We'll do a
Which
podcast
is
in like
why-
8 years and see where we're
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
future cast. Pretty sad. Yeah. So.
So, you're supposed to be fighting in August? Both of you
Yeah,
guys are
August
fighting, right?
25th. I don't have an opponent at this point, so.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're supposed to fight that one fucking dork. And then, well, as long as we don't say the person's name,
That's true.
then it doesn't matter if we call him a stupid dork.
It's
who
true,
can't
but you know
grapple.
who you are.
Yeah. Anyway, theoretically they know who they are, unless they weren't actually offered the fight and the manager was just like, "Nah," and never said anything to the fighter at all.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely possible. But at any rate, and you're fighting...
Nikki Lowe.
oh yeah,
From,
that
Jackson
Jackson
Wink.
Yeah.
Jackson Wink girl.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I wish I was fucking
I
fighting
don't know
on that
anything
card,
about
man.
that girl.
Yeah, Joey's going to
Even-
Disneyland.
Yeah, I'm going to Disneyland like the day before the fights. I wanted to fight. It would have been perfect for me to come back and fight on that because I would have been able to have the summer to relax and then get back into it. But
Mhm.
now I'm gonna have to wait until fucking probably September. Sucks. Feels bad, man.
Yeah. Plus, you're gonna be on vacation, so you can't really work out while you're on vacation. But whatever.
I don't know. I wake up early, dude.
Oh.
You know,
Disneyland
Yeah, just
has
run.
Disneyland has cronuts,
croissant
croissant donuts, and they like dip them in honey and they deep fry them. So
That
you should
sounds
get
really
one. You should get one for me.
Where do you get the
It's in
from?
California Adventures.
Uh-huh.
Like when
She's
you
like
walk
knows the
into-
exact location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like longitude 36, latitude 327.
No, there's
It's directly
you
to
have
the
no idea.
left of Pirates of the Caribbean.
They're so good.
The person's
They're so
name is
good.
Jeff that works there on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
They have Bloody Marys there
Exactly
too.
this much.
yeah.
They have like drinks and stuff there too in California Adventures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like drinks like
yeah,
what
like
I'm drinking.
at the and then they had the cronuts, and then they have like Bloody Marys and a bunch of different other
Nice.
mixed drinks and beers and stuff too.
Nice.
So
That's a
you
great
can have
idea.
fun, but make sure you're not cutting weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely want to avoid cronuts while you're
Aggressive.
cutting weight.
I was gonna say you just want to avoid crow nuts. Period. Maybe a croissant with donuts, alright, but not crow nuts.
It's a donut made out of croissant.
Made out of crow.
Crow's nuts.
Where were we?
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about the fight in August.
Oh, yeah.
Fight in August. Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll be fighting then. I don't know, though. At this point,
I'm sure
I hope
they'll
you're-
it's up in the air at this point, but
Hopefully
hopefully they'll
something.
find
There's just
like
there's
having
like
Charlie
two
as
other.
the matchmaker really. Is
Yeah,
awesome,
that's cool.
though. Yeah.
There's 2 other Coca shows before then though, so I'm sure they're not like focused on that one yet because there's a bunch of shit to
For
do.
sure.
Yeah.
He's got a lot on his plate.
Dude, I'm so
many
upset I have to
shows.
miss Brandon's fight because Leo's birthday party is on the same day. So, I mean, I'll order the
It's a bummer.
pay-per-view, but
Yeah.
feels bad.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll do great,
I'm
though.
gonna try
Yeah.
to go to that.
Yeah, he'll be fine, I'm sure.
There's that 8-man tournament that night, too.
Yeah, I just sparred with one of the guys. It's gonna be in that. They're Ammies.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about that fucking stupid-ass bodybuilder guy that tried starting shit with Cody Garbrandt?
Yes.
No?
Dude, that was pretty interesting. So, somehow, because there's beef going on between Cody Garbrandt, the UFC 135 champ.
Oh, is this on Twitter or something?
It was
It's
on
on Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay.
I was okay. So on Sunday, I gotta preface this first. But on Sunday, I was literally like watching live feeds, just so at my work doing no work at all, and just like watching live feeds, like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Come on, what's gonna happen next? Screw, like going between guys. It was really entertaining. But so it originated because some stupid fucking
Meathead.
mouth breather bodybuilder meathead.
Yeah.
On Twitter or something started talking shit to Cody Garbrandt, the
Saying he's gonna knock him
135 pound champ. Mind you, he's not talking shit to the
Yeah.
heavyweight champ or anything. He's picking a fight with the 135 champ. Anyway, he started talking shit, and Cody Garbrandt just gave him his address and was like, "Hey, come to my house anytime. I'll fucking buy you a ticket." And so the guy bought himself a ticket to Sacramento and
oh my God.
took a picture of it and
Yeah.
said, I'm coming on fucking this date, June, whatever it was, late
Right.
in June, and I'll be there or something like that. So then there's been a bunch of shit talk back and forth since then, and the guy was saying how he's going to have it on pay-per-view, like, and people are going to be able to watch it live and blah, blah, blah. And so I guess, yeah, this guy that's never trained a day in his life to fight people, but just lifts weights and thinks he's going to beat the shit out of a fucking experienced mixed martial
World
artist.
champion.
The
World
world
champ.
yeah. Literally the world champ, because the UFC is the world stage.
Yeah.
And so I guess on Sunday when I was working was the day that he was supposed to show up there. So I was like looking on Instagram and just waiting for these guys. And the guy, so Cody,
He was there for a couple
at like
hours,
noon,
right?
at like noon or something like that, he posted something, and it was like a video of him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here. Where are you at? You're nowhere to be found. I'm at the gym." And I guess he was there. Yeah, and I guess he was there for like a couple hours, and then he left because the guy didn't show up. So then the guy actually did show up, and I guess apparently he like was waiting outside for a while and made all these stupid videos.
I heard
about,
like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, he was there for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
and
so
then, like,
he was like, "Oh, I'm here. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch." Blah blah blah. And then I guess he actually went inside, which that takes some balls. That
go inside that guy's
that
gym.
legitimately
Yeah.
takes some
Yeah.
balls to go inside Team Alpha Male. And I guess Cody wasn't in there. So then he was waiting in there for like 10 minutes, and they told him Cody was on the way. And so then he like bolted out. And I guess some of Cody's teammates were like, "Hey, motherfucker, like, stop. You're not fucking
Yeah.
leaving. Fuck you." And so then he, like, I guess they, like, started to chase after him, and he got in his car and, like, went down a one-way, like, going way faster than the speed limit, almost hit someone, and they were, like, chasing after him, and he got away.
Yeah.
But then there was, like, Instagram posts and live feeds where Cody is, like, literally driving around the city with, like, Danny Castillo, and they're, like, looking for the guy.
Yeah.
and people on Instagram, and then the guy is, like, posting updates of, like, "Oh, he's a bitch," and blah, 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 and people are going back and forth and being like, "Hey, Cody, he's at this place, he's at this place, he's at this place," and so they're, like, literally driving around, and so I was just at work, and I was like, "Oh, are they gonna get him?
Yeah.
What's next? What's next? I want to see this. I have to know how this ends." But
compelling story
Yeah.
of the year.
Super entertaining.
Yeah, it was really entertaining, but nothing ended up happening.
Yeah.
And the guy claims he won and blah 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 blah
Right.
blah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like,
Cody should have never given this guy the time of day to begin with, though.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's just gonna bring a bunch of
Yeah, a
people
bunch of
out.
trolls.
Yeah, but that's who fucking Cody is, though. Anyway,
Yeah, I know.
Cody's just that
he
guy.
like
He's
goes
like,
from
I
1
will-
to 100 in, like,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the blink of
Literally,
an eye.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
He'll
yeah.
just like, let's fucking fight.
yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're at that status though, and some dude that can probably not even do this with his arm, and it's gotten steroids to the neck, comes up and is like, "You're a bitch." And you're like, "Dude, I just beat the shit out of everybody that is somebody.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what? Yeah, come on over.
Yeah.
Let me teach you a little something. I'm gonna tap dance on your face."
Yeah.
That shit would be fun as fuck to watch though.
Yeah, I wanted to
I
watch it.
would
I
pay
wanted to
money.
watch it happen.
Yeah.
I would have paid. I would have paid to watch
big
that.
money to watch
I would have
that.
paid for the pay per view, except that it was going to go to the bodybuild. The money was going to go to that guy. I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking pay that guy. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
But anyway,
That shit would be awesome, though. Not gonna lie. It's like that Brody dude in Tyrone. I'm Tyrone. I'm here to fuck somebody's wife. You seen that guy? He was a big YouTube
No.
thing. He goes into everywhere. He's like, "Yo, you big black dude, fucking swole out."
is this like a YouTube thing or?
Yeah, he was doing it on YouTube and Twitter and like Vines and shit. He
Uh-huh.
just walk up to random people and be like, "Yo, I'm here to fuck your wife." And one dude was this big dude. He's like, "Fucking Tyrone, fuck my wife. I'm gonna fucking kill him." He's like 3 Tyrones.
Oh my god.
This is looking all over for him. Finds him on Hollywood one time and then beats the shit out of him.
What?
Yeah, you can look it up. He like goes, he's like, "I'm fucking looking for Tyrone. That motherfucker fucked my wife." And then finds him and beats the shit out of him.
Oh my
What?
god.
Well,
People are crazy.
now I'll have something to do on
Yep.
this
No,
upcoming
yeah.
Sunday. Start at the beginning of that rabbit hole and end up at somewhere else. Somewhere else completely different.
What do you like to do besides fighting?
He likes long walks at the
Dorky
beach and
Yeah.
I want to hear about the
someone
dorky
to
things.
hold
I love to
him
golf.
in their arms.
That's not dorky.
Yeah. I golf.
It's kind of dorky.
I've been golfing
That's a hell of a sport.
almost every weekend.
Yeah, if you're 75 and make $10 million
No way.
a year,
Well,
it's
Tyson's
Of course.
almost 75, so like,
That's
consider
true.
it benefit
That's
now.
true. He definitely fits the age bracket.
Yeah. Oh my god. I turned 30, about a month. Less than a month.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So, I don't know. I don't really do much other than work and train. I mean, that's pretty much all the time I have for. Other than that, I just spend time with my wife, Megan. Love you, Megan. Just got married back in February, so yeah, just dealing with that.
You're dealing with that? I got married in September.
Don't sound too excited about it.
I got married in September to my amazing husband, and I don't have to deal with that. Because
Oh.
he's so great.
Why didn't you mention that in the last podcast?
That was a great wedding, though. It was lots of fun.
Yeah.
My wedding, not Tyson's.
My wedding was awesome, too.
I wouldn't know.
We weren't invited.
No one was invited.
Yeah.
Except
Super
for
small.
15 people that you know.
Mm-hmm. Are there resentments here? I feel something brewing.
What?
Nothing.
Where'd you go for your honeymoon?
We went to Peru and Ecuador. It was awesome. We went all over the place. Galapagos Islands. Had such a good time.
Can you say the
What?
name of that island again?
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
Yep.
Jesus H Christ. That's a crazy name for an island.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
where
like
like
it's pretty common.
yeah, I feel like that's not a big deal.
Yeah, I feel like it's a
they're
good
actually
place.
really, really famous islands.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Charles
Zach doesn't get out much.
You don't get to know Galapagos Islands.
He
Yeah.
eats burgers and drinks 2 gallons
There's
of iced coffee
a
a
lot of
day.
information on those
True.
islands.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. I'm
So
losing
like,
steam
what's
here.
some of the coolest shit that you've experienced with fighting? What are some of your favorite memories?
Highs
and
and
what's
lows.
like the worst shit?
Worst shit was probably getting the shit beat out of me for 3 rounds. That was
Oh, that was the worst one. I was never there to witness.
Yeah, that was probably the worst one. But
Like
then
what?
I just got
Was it the process of getting the shit beat out of you that was the worst?
just figuring out that I didn't know anything.
That you were bad?
That was just
The
bad.
realization?
Yeah, the realization that like I was just so inept on the ground that I couldn't stop this guy from doing anything. It's a really awful feeling. It's like feeling like drowning almost, you know,
I
like
feel that every day.
yeah. That's weird because you're pretty good at grappling. Yeah, so yeah, that was probably the worst of it.
What other terrible things? I want to hear more bad.
More bad?
I've witnessed the good. Tell me the things that you don't like. That's
I don't like getting hurt. I always freak out. Like every time I have an injury, like I go into a mental freak out for about like it's all in my head. I don't like flash. It's just I just mentally just break down and just like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to fucking fight again. Like I just go through these weird things in my mind after I get injured, and then I get over it pretty quick. But yeah.
Excellent story,
I
bro.
want
So
to hear
what's the
about
cool
the
stuff?
good things.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, winning fights. It's good.
Yeah, winning fights is it's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's the other cool stuff?
What a question.
Yeah.
What a question.
You're fucking,
This question was brought to you by whiskey.
what other cool stuff?
What other stuff?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I just like, I like being in shape. That feels pretty cool. When you can just like go round after round and not get tired. There's like a certain point in training camp where you get to where you can basically just like, you kind of feel like shit because you're not eating that much, but you're able to like cardio wise just go round after round.
Once you start,
It
it's
doesn't-
like you couldn't
doesn't
you don't
ma-
have to
yeah.
stop, yeah.
Exactly. Like nothing really slows you down.
If you had to do something else besides fighting, anything else, what would you do as a profession?
Watch
If you
anime.
could do anything,
Well, I already have
Anime
another
or
profession.
No, but not something stupid. No, I mean like, but your ideal something
My
else.
ideal
Yeah,
something
yeah,
else
yeah.
is probably-
Because obviously what you're doing is not necessarily your ideal.
I don't
something
even
else.
know how to answer that because I couldn't really imagine myself doing much else. Like I don't know what I would do, honestly.
Oh yeah, because you
I'd
don't
be-
do anything but
I'd
train
be,
anyway.
I would be pretty lost probably. I don't
Yeah.
know what I would do.
Watch a bunch of anime on the
Yeah.
couch.
Well, I do. Yeah.
That would be a cool job.
Oh, I do that anyway.
Maybe you get paid to do that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know what I would do monetarily as another job. I mean, yeah, I'm a mechanic now. It's pretty much what I'd probably be doing, minus the fighting.
Didn't you tell Cowboy Cerrone you'd fix his truck up?
His trailer, yeah.
Oh.
I never did that though. I should have.
Yeah.
You should've- you should've
traveled
jumped
down
on
there and
that.
did that was pretty limited opportunity right there. I'm running out of steam here, guys.
So,
How long a podcast are you guys trying to do?
Yeah, what's our time?
however
33
fucking.
minutes.
Yeah, it's about the
However
time
long
we
you
do
want. I don't
shit.
care.
man.
I'm just trying to find out
I don't know.
What else do you want to know about me?
everything.
I already know a decent amount about you.
Yeah.
The people outside don't.
Yeah, but that's a good background.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I feel like we covered most of the bases.
Yeah, so what the fuck do you want to talk about? How's life? What the
Life's,
fuck are you doing?
life's great.
How's training going? You're
Uh,
fucking fat and
I'm a little fat.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
whatever.
but you, even when you're fat, you still have a six pack, so it's really not
Yeah,
like
you piece of shit.
Yeah. Joey and I smell chocolate, and we're like
Yeah,
10
I
pounds
gained
heavier.
5 pounds just from the smell of chocolate.
Yeah, I don't have that fat kid gene like you guys have. Like,
no.
I'm just saying, I don't get fat. Even when I was like eating like shit, just like never working out, I didn't get fat. I just look like a fucking skinny.
It
Like
is
a
true.
skinny, out of shape
Let
kid.
me
Yeah.
speak for everyone when I say must be fucking nice.
I just got that weird where I get like smaller almost. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
Turn into
dang.
one of those skinny fat kids.
It must be rough, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's a hard life.
Sorry.
You know, eating whatever
Just-
you want and never gaining weight.
Just
what it
losing
is.
weight.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's tough, guys.
it's hard out here.
For the skinny guy or the fat guy?
I feel like we were going to be cutting a lot of dead air out of this podcast.
I'm not gonna cut anything out of this
I feel
podcast.
I feel like it's good. We'll do a half hour. We did like a half hour with me, half hour with Tyson, we did a half hour with you, and then we put them all together.
Put them
With
all.
our powers
Are we going to
combined.
release them all at the same... Oh, this is shit that we probably shouldn't be talking about right now.
Who
Well, you can
cares?
cut this
They
part
want to
out.
know. Doesn't matter.
The people want to know.
Yeah.
It's the point of a podcast.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
not supposed to be an edited thing. Like
Yeah.
podcasts are supposed to be live.
It's off
on
the
the
cuff.
spot.
Are we live right now, by the way?
Oh, you're always kind of live.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm
Well,
live as fuck. I don't know
Every
about
time
you.
that one of these gets done, it posts straight up to the radio station. So it's basically like live, whether it's pre-recorded or not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I was just curious. I guess it doesn't make sense.
Live's better because people can entertain with you. Like people could hit you up and be like,
So, when are you and Megan gonna have a child of your own?
Don't really know at this point, but probably in the next couple of years.
In the next couple of years, no
Mhm.
specific date.
Yeah.
I have a child tomorrow.
Yeah,
and that's
you do.
wonderful.
Are you gonna have
Miranda
any more?
has a
Are you gonna
Miranda
have
has
any
a
more?
furry child.
I have a fur baby.
Yeah, a fur baby. It's pretty adorable. When are you thinking about having an actual baby, Miranda?
Well, it's kind of hard when
Oh yeah, with the
I'm
whole
getting-
fighting thing.
And you
kicked
gotta,
in my
like-
organs.
Yeah. might not be the best of ideas.
Yeah.
Can't really
Right.
ask someone to not hit me in the uterus.
They don't make like uterus pads.
I'm sure they do.
Dude,
Uh,
that could be the next $1 million business right there. Just make uterus pads for female fighters. Oh, that's so stupid.
It's the
Pregnant?
stupidest.
So
wanna fight?
stupid.
Kiss his pad.
How do you advertise for that?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever said.
We'll make a good commercial at Charlie's for it.
Yeah. Coming soon to a store near you.
Up in the pro shop at Charlie's Combat Club.
The uterus pad.
The Granger 5000 uterus pad. Oh, fucking fuck.
Alright.
So, guys, anything interesting happened lately?
I feel like you've
Got
asked
any good
this.
stories?
Yeah, those are.
Yeah, and you fucking people, nothing interesting ever happens in your
I
lives.
just want to eat the turkey meatloaf.
God,
Yeah, I'm not that interesting of a person, really.
fuck, man. Go outside. We're in fucking North Everett, man. Some interesting shit happening
Yeah,
outside.
You can make a story right now. That's for sure.
Well, anyway, so I guess this is about it for today.
The end of episode 2.
Yeah, the end of episode 2. The precursor to episode 3.
Ooh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
I'm gonna write some good
Yeah,
questions.
we'll have
Welcome.
some notepads.
Hey, take all the notepads. I'll make sure that I take 6 or 7 shots before we start, so I'm nice and loose.
I think you're a little too loose for this one.
No, I'm perfectly loose. And then, yeah, we can answer some questions about me, and you guys can be brought into the darkness. Welcome to the darkness.
Okay.
Anyway. Alright, guys, thank you for listening, and we'll be back next week, and we will be talking about me, and we'll be talking about other things in the future, and we'll bring some other people in here, and we'll talk to them, and hopefully they have some more interesting things to say than these guys do today, because they're boring me. Anyway, thanks, guys!
Thanks, guys.
Whoa!
Get to the chopper!